you been outside?
No.
Weather is
Awesome.
how's I mean, since you know George so very well, is it difficult having him as a director as well, or can you both directly go into the sort of the pro part? I'm not the friend, director, actor.
No, I think it's easier to work with a friend because, you know, having written screenplays with friends, you leave out all of that diplomacy. You know, you don't have to waste any time with it. You can, if, you know, George could just say, look, that last take stunk. It was terrible. Like, you know, do it differently. And, you know, your feelings don't get involved. Like, that wouldn't hurt my feelings. Like, there's a baseline of trust there. So I think it's great when you're with friends because you can kind of operate in like a little more of a shorthand and get rid of all that diplomacy.
And you also get the feeling that even though I'm a serious filmmaker, that his persona must make it very light on the set.
Yeah, I mean, he is who he is. Like, you know, despite all the pressure he was under and this giant movie that he was trying to, you know, I mean, all this big cast, all these different, you know, storylines going, he still made it a lot of fun.
Did you do a lot of research? I mean, did you know much about the Monuments Men before you?
I didn't know anything about them. I was shocked about this story. You know, I'd never heard it, and it's a great story, and so that was, you know, so that was a surprise. But then, yeah, George sent a lot of material to all of us, documentaries and books, etc. And then Robert Edsel was there on the set, the author of the book, The Monuments Men.
Is your character based on any specific person in real life, or is it fiction?
Yeah, no, my guy's based on a guy named James Rorimer, who was a curator at the Met, but you know, George changed the names and because some of the guys are composite characters, and you know, Hugh Bonneville has you know, in the movie has a drinking problem, and like you wouldn't want to say that was a real person, you know. So some of the things were changed to make the story flow better.
What do you think? What do you bring with you from this film?
I mean, you know, I think the central question is really interesting about what is the value of art to all of us, and is it worth dying for? And you know, clearly that's a question that these Monuments Men asked themselves, and they left these incredibly comfortable lives, you know, as over-the-hill guys, as middle-aged guys, and went to the front line, and some of them died trying to rescue and protect this artwork, and that's a really wonderful message, I think.
Did you talk a lot about that? I mean, what's your take on that? Is it worth dying for saving art?
Well, look, I mean, you know, we all make movies for a living, so obviously we've dedicated our lives to that. So I think anybody who works in the arts, you know, feels that, you know, a deep connection to this kind of intrinsic value of art. So I think most anybody that you would ask who does this for a living would say that yes, it's worth it.
And also, of course, culture. I mean, shows where we come from. So it's you need to preserve it for that.
Well, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's the very best of what we are and what we've done. And if you wipe it out, it is you can obliterate people. It's as if they never existed.
What have you done after Monuments Men?
Nothing. I've been on vacation since last June.
Oh.
Yeah, since I finished shooting this.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
All right, good to see you, man.